Hi, welcome to the new video of interview series. Here we will be talking about top 5 most common and frequently asked questions in most of the supply chain job interviews. These questions are: how supply chain is different from value chain? What is efficiency or effectiveness of the supply chain? What is the difference between MRP1 and MRP2? What is the difference between transportation and logistic management? And what is the difference between procurement and purchase? Let's find out how we can answer them crisply and make an impact. These are the fundamental questions as well, so they may help you to understand the concept. Before we start, kindly subscribe to the channel. It gives motivation and help us to make more these type of videos. So let's start. Question 1. How supply chain is different from value chain? Supply chain is described as a tool of business transformation which minimize cost and maximize customer satisfaction by providing the right product at the right time, at the right place and the right price. Conversely, value chain is a way of getting a competitive advantage through which a company can beat its competitors along with fulfilling customer requirement. Key difference between supply chain and value chains are: first, the integration of all the activities, person and business through which a product is transferred from one place to another is known as supply chain, while value chain refers to a chain of activity that is indulged in adding value to the product in every single step till it reaches to the final consumer. Second, the concept of supply chain is originated from operational management, whereas value chain is derived from business management. Third, supply chain activities include the transfer of material from one place to another. On the other side, value chain is primarily concerned with providing value for the price, product or services. Fourth, the order of supply chain begins with product request and end when it reaches the customer, unlike value chain which begins with the customer's request and end with the product. Fifth, the major objective of the supply chain is to gain complete customer satisfaction, which is not with the case of the value chain. Question number 2. What is the efficiency or effectiveness of the supply chain? Supply chain efficiency is the ability to meet the customer demand with the lowest cost and optimum use of resources. It focuses on the internal process within the supply chain. It relates to using available resources like financial, human, physical, etc. in the best possible way to meet the customer's demand at the lowest cost. This results in reducing operational cost for material and packaging and reduced time wastage. While as supply chain effectiveness is ability of supply chain responsiveness as per change in customer demand. An effective supply chain can be viewed as a holistic approach to production and distribution. Efficiency is one aspect of an effective supply chain, but it is not the entire focus of the system. The ultimate goal of a responsive supply chain is to make customer happy and meet consumer demand, which is achieved by being sensitive to the customer needs and changing the production process as necessary in order to meet those objectives. We can summarize the difference here in the table. Question number 3. What is the difference between MRP1 and MRP2? MRP1 stands for Material Requirement Plan. It is planned for the production and purchase of the components used in making the item in the master production schedule. It shows the quantities needed when manufacturing make an end item or finished good. Purchasing and production activity control use the MRP to decide the purchase or manufacturing of a specific item. The level of details are high here. While as MRP2 stands for Manufacturing Resource Plan, it provides coordination between marketing and production. Marketing, finance and production agree on a total workable plan expressed in the production plan. So MRP2 is a method for the effective planning of all resources of a manufacturing company. We can see the difference between these two in this table. Question 4. What is the difference between transportation and logistic management? In a nutshell, logistic is the overseeing of both the inward and outward flow of goods from the manufacturing point to the end user or point of use. The movement of these goods is known as transportation. Let's talk about the definition of these. What is logistic management? Logistic management is obtaining, producing and distributing material and products in the right quality and quantities to the end user. Logistics deal with managing and implementing procedure of efficient storage and transportation. Whereas what is transportation? The transportation is defined as the movement of people, animal and goods from one location to another. Transportation is a function within the logistic industry operation. It is focused purely on the definition and deployment of transportation modes such as sea, road and air. Question number 5. What is the difference between procurement and purchase? Procurement involves sourcing and purchase of goods, services, and work from the external source so as to fulfill the organization requirement and operate profitably and efficiently. Procurement involves all kinds of acquisition including leasing, renting, and contracting to arrange the goods or services. Purchasing merely concerned with the buying action and include paying the goods or services bought or received on credit. You can go through this table in order to identify the difference between purchasing and procurement. If you like such content, then please like, share this video and subscribe to the channel. See you again. Thank you.